Now that we know how to take input and output it into our formatted text, we're ready to get started on this Mad Libs-like program. By the end of this stage, we'll have a working prototype. First, let's review the main concept of this program. The way Mad Libs works in real life is two people get together and one of them has a book. Each page of the book has a story that has blank lines that have types of words, such as adjective, noun, verb, etc. The narrator asks the person for each of those types of words and fills in the blanks with the word that was suggested by the other player. The story is then read with the new words in it, and hilarity ensues. So we can do that, right? No problem. Now, one thing I want to show you is how to include more than one variable into a formatted string. Are you ready? Let's dive back into workspaces. We're going to launch a new workspace with a new starting point. Now, don't worry, all your work from the previous stage is saved, and you can get back to it later. Please click the Launch Workspaces button. All right, I've added a new starter file for you that has a new starting point, or boilerplate, that we're going to be using. I've named the program TreeStory, so let's open up treestory.java. The first thing I want to show you right off the bat here is a multi-line comment. When you want to group a section of comments together, you can mark a whole block of comments by surrounding them using a / and then an asterisk. And then you end it, when you're done with your comments, with an asterisk and then a /. I've left us some notes here about parts of speech in case it's been a while since we've thought about that sort of stuff. So like I said, because there's going to be multiple blanks to fill in, we're going to need to learn how to insert multiple variables into our format string. Well, this turns out to be super easy. So first we need to gather a couple of variables like we did before. Let's grab their name. So again, to do that, we declare a variable string name equals console.readline, and then we put in what we're looking for. Enter your name, put a couple of spaces, and then of course the semicolon. And then we need to do the same thing for the adjective. So we say string adjective. You know what? Why don't you pause the video right here and see if you can finish the rest of the line, and then unpause it and check and see if what you got was the same as what I did. Sound good? Okay, so I'm going to write equals console.readline, enter an adjective. And again, I'm going to leave a couple of spaces. The printf method on console takes multiple parameters. I had stated before that the arguments are separated by commas, so let's take a look at what this might look like. So we'll start with our usual console.printf, and we'll pass it the string %s is vary %s. And so the first %s there is going to be our name, and the second one that we want to do is the adjective. So again, it'll be name is vary adjective. All right, let's give that a go. Oh, one trick I wanted to show you while we're here. You might not know this on the command line yet, but if you do each command and then follow it with double ampersands, they'll run in order until one fails. So since we keep typing the same thing, let's just type it once on one line. Let's try it. So we're going to say clear, and then we're going to do the compilers, which is javac, and the name of the program, which is treestory.java. Then we're going to do another and then do java tree. Okay, so again, what's going to happen is it's going to run clear, and if that works, it's going to run the compiler, and if that works, then it will run the program. Sound good? Oh, one thing to do, always got to remember to save. So it's saved, here we go. I'm going to press enter, and there we go, it cleared the screen, it compiled, and now it's running the program. So we're going to enter your name, let's say Dave. Smart. Dave is very smart. Now, having learned how to add multiple variables to a format string, I'm pretty confident that you have all the skills that you'll need to complete our TreeStory prototype. Now, before we kick off and start building out our own story templates, I'd like to swing over to an exercise. And after you ace that one, let's talk quickly about what to do when you encounter errors.